Okay. All right, guys. It's been a super long time and super long year. Year is not over. Um, I want you to meet my new co-host. This is JJ. Um, and I can't do live reactions anymore on YouTube. They flagged all of them. Um, Anytime I try to put one up or do a live stream, they cut the live stream or they block the video. YouTube, for some reason, I've seen other people do live streams who are not me. But I don't know if someone's purposely targeting my YouTube channel or what. But also, this year I was pregnant, first pregnancy, and this little guy here will be my new co-host going forward. Um, when I first started this channel, it was just me anyway, so we're going to go back to the basics. Anyway, this video is about, well, not about my personal life, I just want to give you an update, but it is about the Walking Dead finale. I'm going to check out The Walking Dead Beyond later tonight. But The Walking Dead season 10 finale, right? So I think it was probably one of the, no, probably the strongest episode of the season, to be honest. I thought it was very well done. Um, there was some really good action, but it wasn't overly done. I think part of the problem with the series to date has been too much of an emphasis on a ton of action. And this one was more dramatic, more character focused, which is, for me anyway, part of the huge charm of the show. So I don't want to give too many spoilers in case you haven't seen it yet. Um, but I do definitely think it's worth a watch. If you were kind of hesitant, I know a lot of people who subscribe to this channel probably were subscribed specifically for Walking Dead content, and probably I know a lot of you stopped watching the show, or at least that's what some of the comments said. But those of you still paying attention or who are kind of curious or wanted to wait for some feedback before watching, I think that the season 10 finale was definitely a worthy watch for sure. In a season that I think definitely had some things to be desired. It's been so long since the season really even aired. So we're talking about from last year, really. Uh, and the finale was postponed till just now. Season 11 won't start until sometime next year. And then after that, we're going to get this Carol and Daryl spinoff. Now, I'm still following along with the show. I'm going to be watching Fear. I'm going to check out The World Beyond. I'm still following this universe. Maybe not necessarily as intricately or as involved as I was before, because many things in my life have changed as of late. I'm working on a documentary. I had a very rough pregnancy, by the way, and I'm working on a documentary um, about that to post specifically just for YouTube. I'm going to figure out what I can do for YouTube content beyond The Walking Dead. For those of you who are still just following the channel, if you happen to like me, um, much like Rick Grimes, Brandon has made his exit, so it'll be just me if that's all right. Um, but yeah, please let me know the things that you'd like to see going forward. Right, back to the finale. We got some quality airtime with the key players, the characters you care about. So, Daryl and Carol, I thought Negan had some great moments. They're really uplifting Lydia in a very positive way. And Gabriel as well. Gabriel had some really great moments. And Rosita was down to a minimum, which is good for me because I don't. It was like she was hardly even in the episode, which I guess is a slight spoiler because that means she doesn't die. But I don't think Rosita's ever gonna die. I think she's gonna see the end of the series. I don't get it, but that's what it is. Let's see what else. Um, yeah, it wasn't so focused on the big bang boom fighting kind of stuff. It was more subtle and dramatic, and I thought that it was very well done. Very well done. And maybe that's not everybody's cup of tea, but some of the strongest seasons of The Walking Dead involved the characters playing off of each other. So Like one of my most favorite seasons is season two, 4B, 5A, when it was mostly just them on the road, again interacting with each other. I know we had all that, a little bit of the Terminus was in there, but it's mostly with just the actors in that coordinate group. And I think that's the true magic of The Walking Dead, them surviving in this situation together, not a bunch of shoot 'em up stuff. Anyways, um, going into The Walking Dead Beyond, which I just saw like the first 5 minutes. So I'm going to pick it up and watch the whole thing later. It did, the starting footage with Rick and his ex in the helicopter. So they're focusing a lot on the CRM group or whatever the hell they're called. I still have hopes for the movies. I know that's what a lot of people are waiting for, the Rick Grimes movies, because otherwise it's like, what are we doing? Or at least that's how I feel. I watch what I do watch, I watch for you guys, but I'm also following along because I still have hopes that we'll get some resolution for Rick and Michonne and his family. Rick Grimes is the main reason why I even started watching the show in the first place. If it wasn't for Andy captured my attention in the first 5-10 minutes or so of the show, and I just had to know what was going to happen to that character. And we still don't know what's happened to that character, and I won't be satisfied until I do. So, that being said, if The Walking Dead Beyond is worthy of a review, I will definitely leave one here. I'll be back later tonight or tomorrow. Shout out to Glitter and Confetti for this great Different World hoodie that I'm wearing tonight. JJ is wearing a Don't Open Poop Inside onesie that you can't see because it's kind of chilly right now. And he's all bundled up, but he's rocking his Walking Dead gear as well. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, drop a comment. Let me know what you'd like to see in terms of content going forward, what you thought about The Walking Dead season 10 finale. Also, Luke had he's like Eugene, like bootleg Eugene a little bit, which if you watch the show, you'll see what I mean by that. And I think he's another character who is deserving of more airtime. But anyway, thanks again. Chat soon and